Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so for today's video, we're going to play through some of the missions for the coin collecting campaign. This is part 4. So right off the bat, I just want to mention, when compared to the previous coin collecting things, like part 2 and 3, those had boosted characters. The first set during part 2, that was the third anniversary LRs as well as the fourth anniversary LRs, which was, I mean, I typically like to, I guess, show stuff. It was, where is he? Oh yeah, okay. So this is one of them, this LR Int Vegito, this LR Physical Gogeta, and then the part 4 LRs, or not part 4, the fourth anniversary LRs was this SS4 Goku and this SS4 Vegeta. So that was set 1. During part 3, they had a second set of boosted characters. They had the worldwide 2019 characters, this guy right here, and then they had Cell, yeah, this Incel, and then they had the 5th anniversary characters, yeah, Gogeta and Vegito. So all of them got some stats buffs that I went over in like the previous coin collecting videos. The reason why I bring this up is because like there's no mention of any characters getting boosted here, unfortunately, but I thought it was kind of fun to do so. And like in this situation, they possibly would have done like maybe a worldwide set of characters or something, or even doing like, I definitely wouldn't have expected them to do the 9th anniversary LRs, considering that like they're, at least on the JP side of things, they're not even a year old yet. Globally, they're a lot younger than that too. But I at least would have expected possibly the 8th anniversary LRs, which includes the, I call them the Z Duo. It is this one, and then the GT Duo, which is this one. I would have expected them to maybe get like some like sort of stats buff or something, considering the 5th anniversary LRs got them, which in some sort of way you could consider the 5th anniversary LRs 8th anniversary characters, because they EZA during that time, and technically even if it's by like around like a month or so, they're like a month younger than the 8th anniversary part 1 LRs. So it's kind of weird to me that they boosted them, but not them. It's whatever. I mean, it's okay. It is what it is. So we got 4 missions like we've always been having lately. Dragon Ball History, Boss Rush, Fighting Legend Frieza, and then Ultimate Red Zone, which actually is against the Red Ribbon Army edition. Got this whole list of characters that you need to bring. Yeah, it says right here, Dokkan Festival characters and LR characters who debuted after the end of the 6th anniversary celebration and before the end of the 9th anniversary celebration. You need to bring at least one of any of these characters to complete these missions. So we'll get to take a look and see just like what team I'm going to be bringing. Oh wait, my bad. I need to go to the mission and show that. I want to show the listing of all the characters. So yeah, here we go. Instead of like that huge like wall of text, I find this to be a lot easier on the eyes just to see this list of characters you can scroll through. It's kind of funny, like it's not truly organized in terms of like release date and all that. Like a little bit somewhat, but not entirely. Well, is it? Hold on. Yeah, I mean so far it is. Where's Goku Piccolo? Wait. Am I crazy? Wait, they don't include... Yeah, they don't seem to include legendary summon characters, huh? Just Dokkan Festivals and Carnivals? Oh wait, no, they're down here. Yeah, it's kind of weird the way that it's organized. But... yeah, the one character in this listing that I don't have is LR Omega Shenron, and I did actually have the opportunity to trade them in for carnival coins recently because I think I have just enough, but I decided not to because he was on a banner recently. I decided not to trade the coins for him because, like, what am I gonna do with them? He wants to be on GT Bosses, which is like basically a non-existent team right now. There's no good options on there. So I don't know. I just would rather save the coins for a character that actually be worth it. So yeah. First up, we're gonna do the Dragon Ball History stage. So let's go on over there. Press attempt. Go here. This is gonna be stage 31, the Dragon Ball Super Superhero. So, just to quickly show the stats and all that type of stuff that we're looking at. Not really anything significant. I mean, Infinite Dragon Ball History, I kind of consider to be like intermediate level content. That's like you can't just bring in whatever team and it'll work, but it's also not super difficult. So yeah, super attacks really aren't amounting to a whole lot here. I mean, if we do the math here with these supers are kind of close together, but we'll do Orange Piccolo here. So plus 50%, and that gets us a little over 600k. So yeah, and he's locking, which is kind of annoying. And then Beast doing a little bit over 600k, lowers your defense by 50%, guaranteed stun, and also disables dodge. So I mean, they have some annoying gimmicks, but in terms of stats, like, they're really nothing much to worry about. So yeah, let's just go on in. I'm also show the team. This is it right here. So I kind of just wanted to build a team in order to act like the 8th and 9th anniversary LRs are getting like a boost, even though they're really not. I never really thought that the 9th anniversary characters would get one anyway, considering that, you know, they're relatively new still, I guess. Not even a year old. But, yeah, I just wanted to bring them, and then bring in this unit right here, the Physical Saiyan Trio, as a leader, because Gogeta and Broly are on Super Saiyans, and then the 8th anniversary LRs are on Power of Wishes. And I'm bringing Bulma just for support, like, whatever. She's not gonna be, like, really stealing the show in terms of damage or anything like that, so we don't have to worry about that. She's just gonna be supporting, which is cool. So, yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of what we have to cover, so let's just hop right in. Alright, first rotation. I do want to run, like, the 8th anniversary LRs as one rotation, and then the 9th anniversary LRs as another rotation. Although it might make the 8th anniversary LRs a little weird. Oh, I think we have an intro here. Alright, so like I was saying a second ago, it might be a little bit weird for the 8th anniversary LRs to be run as a rotation, because whoever I'm gonna be putting in slot 1, I'm just gonna pull up, they have this very similar line in their passive skill here, so it's right here, plus an additional key 1 per keys for obtain, and an additional defense plus 100% as a first attacker on their turn. That doesn't sound too bad, but, like, as you can see here, like right after it, 2 key per keys for obtain, an additional attack plus 100% as a second or third attack on the turn. The key, just having that 1 extra key per key sphere definitely helps out a lot. And the 100% defense really doesn't amount to a whole lot, admittedly. Not even really so much on release. So they kind of always were just best as slot 2 or 3 characters. Alright, sorry, I had to remember to turn on my focus. No interruptions. So, how we're gonna get these characters lined up? Think floating Broly, and then floating the GT duo. That's what we're gonna do right here. Okay, so we can actually get them right here, just get an attack in. They're gonna be in slot 1 where they have, like, not as much attack, but I mean, if we put anything here is just gonna be instant death, no matter who it is, because these characters are just so strong at this point. And they hit a 9.6 million anyway, even despite not having that extra 100% attack. So, yeah, this LR has always kind of hit kind of hard. Alright, so, I've always really liked this OST. This is the one for the LR AGL Gohan and Krillin from the Namek art. Really good. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give Gogeta an attack here. Yeah, well that's right, they were getting support last turn, because of this guy right here, or these guys, the Saiyan trio. So, movie heroes are All Out Struggle. Are they on All Out Struggle? Yeah, they are, okay. So, yeah, they were getting that, defense support and the key support, because they also, or no, they don't give key support with that condition. They just unconditionally give all allies 3 key and 50% attack. So yeah, that was given to them no matter what. The GT duo, I mean, we're not even gonna get to them. Let's just see Gogeta do whatever here. Give us a 10 million. Wow, that's quite a lot for him, considering that I only have mine at 55%. That support is just monstrous, honestly. From the physical Saiyan trio, it's nuts. Alright, I'm kind of surprised they're living this long. They do have like 11 million HP, but 56 damage reduction. 56%, whatever. Doesn't matter.
確かこの近くのはずなんだけど。
Anytime I see that intro, I still feel a little sad that the voice actor of Bulma had passed away. That was kind of a long time ago at this point, but still rather sad. So the GT duo is on the way. I think what I'll do is I'll put Bulma in slot 1. We'll get 5 orbs. Yeah, we'll do this. That way we get to see the Z duo with the attack up instead of that defense, because I mean it's almost like we can't even really tell the defense in battle because of how weak these enemies are hitting. I know that Bulma's not going to be doing a whole lot in terms of damage. So what did they get here? 12 million. That's not like super crazy, heck of a lot more than what it was before. Alright, they do build up crit chance up to a max of 50%. But I still have them built full crit anyway, despite that, because of their standby is why I built them that way. I gave them a full crit secondary additional. Because they do so many attacks, they definitely don't need full additional. I mean, probably would be good to give them dodge at this point, just because they're aging now. But at the time, like, giving them full crit, even though they do build up crit in this form, it does not carry over to the standby, that's the thing. And the standby has a very explosive spirit bomb you can charge up, which, by the way, I just gotta point this out, since I'm here, might as well. It's actually one of my favorite, like, LR animations in the game. Just everything about this, it's just awesome. I really love the way that the spirit bomb looks too. Yeah, I had to get that in. That was just awesome. So, yeah, even though it might be kind of weird to build them full crits, you know, did that to maximize the standby. So we didn't get to see Broly attack at all, so let's let him do something here. Yep, do that. And all supports are just going to be floated at this point. Broly hits 9.9. I also only have him at 55%. It was kind of funny during the 9th anniversary. I got both the Part 1 LRs at 55 and then both the Part 2 LRs at 69. I was definitely not having a good time summoning for Broly. That was rough. Very much so. But, very glad that, we're caught up now in terms of, like, timeline for a global JP and stuff like that. I'm not gonna have to worry about waiting, like, 6 months for Anniversary to come to global. Because we'd see, like, the LRs for the 8th anniversary, like, well, I guess they apply for the 8th anniversary, yeah. But we would see, like, the characters that they're gonna be getting. It's like, oh, time to wait, like, nearly 7 months for all that. So the GT duo still have yet to even get an attack in. So, let's go ahead and do that. Max Key does not really seem... We might be able to get it with... Bulma gives 3 key support, right? Yes. So we just need to get 5 orbs. Let's find a way to do that. Probably able to get the group of AGL orbs. Yeah, there we go, we got 7. Alright, thanks, Bulma. Even to this day, still kind of decent. Definitely not really going to be handling stuff like she used to. But she's like a good, like, I'm trying to think how to word it, but I guess, like, if you're building like a Power of Wishes team or something, then she can be like a decent, like, last option or something. A very solid option. First couple turns where she doesn't have a whole lot of damage reduction, it's probably going to be rough, but actually builds up damage reduction. She builds up to a massive, like, 77%, which I know sounds like a lot, but, like, she doesn't have too much, like, defense stats to speak of, so that's really all she's going off of. She at least has the first 7 turns of guard to hold her over, but that's not really enough already, and we're heading into 10th anniversary, which is going to get only tougher from here. Okay, so we get to see all this stuff. I mean, do both, I suppose, huh? I mean, why not? Pretty hype. The animations are really good. Even though we're technically buffing the enemy here with Broly's domain, still, like, I'm not worried. Not one bit. Oh, not me. I really don't think this is going to be having much stress at all in this video. I mean, if anything, it might possibly be the last mission, but I really doubt it. Against, like, the Red Zone Red Ribbon Army. Alright, so how we do here? Wow, much more than half health. Yeah, definitely hoping during the 10th anniversary to pull some dupes of these characters, get them at much higher stats and all that. Those animations are just crazy, like, my gosh, they went so nuts. Alright. Now, this is the final phase right here. Oh wow, they stacked up to 1,000,000 defense already. Well, I mean, you know, they're getting defense support, but still. Kinda wonder if I'd... Yeah, let's just get out of the standby, huh? Why not?
始めるぞ。用意をしろ。元気玉の用意だ。
みんな、オラに元気を 可能な限り分けてくれ。頼む。来た来た。
俺がなんとか少しでも時間を稼ぐ。
Yeah, boy. So that form, the one thing that does carry over is all their stacked defense, which is really good. And then they guard for 4 turns, as well as Rainbow Orb change, and get 8% damage reduction per key sphere obtained. So we're just gonna go ahead and give them that. 8 times 7 is, what was it, like? So 7 times 7 is 49. Math is... My god, why do I embarrass myself with multiplication tables in my videos? My god. Well, it's a little bit higher than 49, huh? It's 56? That's gotta be it, right? I'm gonna pull out the calculator. Hey, right? My god, my computer... Sorry, the audio is being weird. My computer can't even open... Can't even open up an app. Just need to get a better CPU at some point. Yeah, 7 times 8, 56? Yes, I needed to make sure I was right. I don't know what the point of, like, embarrassing myself with multiplication tables is. Alright, so... Beast is attacking the GT Duo here. While the Z Duo build up crit chance up to 50%, the GT Duo build up damage reduction up to 50%. So, yep, they handle that good, of course. No problem. And then, I don't know, is this mine or is this the friend? Well, they finished. Because I built mine full crit. Alright, so, there is that stage done. Now we're gonna be moving on to the boss rush stage. So let's go to the missions and just use that to teleport over to it. Yep, here we are, stage 6 of boss rush. So let's just go on over to that. Stage 6. I feel like they don't really add stages a whole lot much anymore. I don't know. Could just be misremembering, but I swear they used to add into this a lot faster than they do nowadays. See, if we just take a look, like this has all the stages here. They're still around the 2021 era. They're almost done with it though. But I don't know. I swear that like they used to be a bit faster with this. Could be misremembering. But anyway, wait. It was stage 6, right? Let me go back and double check. I was just thinking about like how slow they were going in terms of the stages. Yeah, 6, okay. I wanted to make sure so I didn't play the wrong stage. Alright, so scroll down. There's 6 right here. So we can switch over here. This is the previous stage, so we don't really need this anymore right here. This is the boss rush stage. They got SS3 Bardock, Arudagarn. That art looks kind of cool. It's like exclusive boss artwork. We can't really get that in game or anything. Arudagarn probably gonna be annoying because oh my god, look at that 80% dodge here. The whole idea here was that they have like an exclusive. Well, I wouldn't say exclusive, but they have some item. Where would they hand it out? Was it in the Dokkan event? You'd have to grind up the item and they'll give you a much easier time getting around like this dodge. But I usually just brute force it and just hope that an attack eventually lands. And then here we have Blue Vegito, Rose, the 3rd anniversary Super Gogeta. Okay, so yeah, if you've been looking at the numbers, like this is even more pitiful than what we just played with the Infinite Dragon Ball history. Okay, so which item is it? Is this the Tapion flute? The ocarina? What is it? Tapion's Ocarina. Rarely lowers Hirudegarn's energy gauge in the Dokkan event. Phantom Majin of Smoke and Flame. I only have like 29. It's barely any. I barely have much of those. I'm just gonna brute force it. I'm gonna do what I did last time. Look at this old team. This is an old team I used in like late 2020, like December 2020 or something. That kind of brings me back a little bit. My gosh, been 4 years. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna be just using the same team. I'm gonna do the double speed mode. So, yep. So that's done. Okay, now we can move on to the third mission. This is Fighting Legend Frieza event. Then he add some more missions to this because, I mean, that's missions is kind of the only reason why you'd even want to go back to playing this one. This wasn't like a terrible stage, it's just that, like, I mean, we could just take a look at the stats just to see what I'm talking about. So we go over here. First phase is only doing like 300 on super, well 300k. And then this phase, well, okay, so they raised attack by 50%, which this also does include their normals too, but like, this is still like not even too much of a threat. Even though this is an AoE, yeah. Yeah, 337. And then 500k, 575k. And then 784k. There's not like a whole lot even going on here. And then typically with these Fighting Legend events, they'll disable dodge in the final phase, but they don't even do that here with this Skull and Frieza. And then he's only doing like 1.1 million on his super attack, so this is at least in comparison to like most of the other challenge events that happen in 2024, or I say happen, but release, whatever, you know what I mean. Is this even more difficult than the Fighting Legend Vegeta event? Because that one, the scary thing about it is the final phase where he does the minus 80% defense debuff to you. That actually potentially might be a bit scarier than this. It's a bit hard to say, but I mean, at least here you can dodge, and there you can't. So, I think, like, you know, this stage could be fun if they just add like a butt ton of missions to it. I think that could make up for it, but like just fun like category missions and all that, just using like niche categories. But oh well, here's what it is. So let's go on to play this right here. We're gonna be using the same team, of course. So we did a Universe 6 run here. I guess just to stack up defense, because I think everyone on the team there is defense stackers. Not the friend Kefla, or not Kefla, Kale, whatever. Alright, so anyway, yeah, we're gonna be just running this again. Alright, turn off auto, turn on animations again. Actually, let's turn it off, just so we don't have to see the intros. We could turn it back on if we want to see like an active skill or something like that. We'll see, I'm low on battery, I'm gonna have to... I might just wait until this video's over, then I'll recharge it. Okay, so... really get them on rotation with each other. Float Z Duo, float Gogeta. Pretty much what we're gonna do. Alright, so if Bulma takes any damage, then that's weird. That's all I'll say about that. See if there's like any sort of super here. I gave her full dodge, and look at her, she's dodging more than Tech UI for me. Would you look at that? Because a recent video of mine, they had Tech UI just missing 3 dodges in a row while I'm over here dodging 3 times in a row. It's crazy. Triple Super has also seen that a lot from her. Yeah, Bulma definitely performs, that's for sure. What? What? What's happening? I don't have... What? I didn't hack her or anything like that. I don't even know how to do that. The heck? That's only, what, like 27 dodge or something? Hold on, how much dodge do I have in her? Well, let me see. 25! What is happening? How am I actually dodging more with her than Tech UI? Oh my gosh. If you don't want to see what type of video I'm talking about, like which one I'm referring to, it's the burst mode for the Red Zone Kid Buu fight. It's in that one that like Tech UI just Well, it's not technically in that video. I have like an unlisted outtakes video for it, where there's a whole bunch of fails, like almost 3 hours worth of fails. So I mean, if you have any interest in that, you can check out the outtakes playlist on my channel. But anyway, so float off Gogeta here. Yeah, let's do GT Duo. Thankfully, we actually get max key. That's not as easy to do in slot 1. Considering that the key mechanic is a little bit worse that way. But they hit 8.9. Okay. So, how did I build them again? I think I built them a good bit crit, but did I give some like attack equips to help them with their attack stacking? I think I might have. I am curious. We'll see. I kind of wonder what they're gonna do for the 8th anniversary LR EZAs, because I mean, now that we're very quickly going to be approaching probably in like a month at this point, the 7th anniversary LRs are going to be getting their EZA. So then that means a year from now, maybe like a year and a month from now, the 8th anniversary are in line. So yeah, Gogeta's coming. Let's get an attack in with Broly. Ability. Let's do this. Bit better linking. Yeah. 5. Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright, what does it do right here? Wasn't it around like 500k? Not even 100k. It's not 100k? I'm not scared. That's fine. And then how fast we wipe out this phase? Actually, has a good bit of health. Looking off right now, this phase has 34 million HP with 60% damage reduction. And only 100k defense, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I don't have mine at 55%. That Broly, I don't really have like any hidden potential skills for the most part. A lot of the time, I think I've explained this in a recent video, but a lot of the time, when I have a character at 55%, I'll typically just give them a lot of additional skill orbs, at least just temporarily. Like, I'm not gonna go full additional with every character, but at least from like a 55% thing, like that will give at least some form of a chance to do the hidden potential additional. Because having like a level 7 dodge really doesn't amount to a whole lot. Same thing with crit. But if a character has like a whole lot of additionals, that hidden potential, even if it is small, can actually factor in. So, I mean, like, who got some attacks here? At least from the looks of things, it looks like the GT Duo has gotten more attacks, so let's get the Z Duo in on this. Well, actually, let's do this. A little worried about the Z Duo there. This phase right here, STR, does 575 damage on Super, so they probably would have been like living, but maybe taking around like 300, 400k damage. Don't feel like dealing with it though. The GT Duo's got some damage reduction, and they're type neutral, so it'll be all good. And plus there's no super there anyway. That's fine. So, I mean, we at least did get to see like the standby mode with the Z Duo, but I kind of wonder if we'll be able to get any of the finish effects, like the Spirit Bombs, the Genki Damas. Okay, we're going nuts with the supers, that's good. Yeah, with them doing so many additionals, like, it's even further evidence to just not give those characters full additional. 14 million from them, that's not bad at all. I have both of them rainbow at this point now, which I didn't even really expect, like, it just kind of happened. On release, like, for a long while, like, I think, like, the first year, like, I didn't really have a whole lot of dupes of them. I think when the 8th anniversary first came out, I think I just went for only, I think I got the Z Duo at 69%, and then the GT Duo at 79%. I think we try to go for Duke's on anniversary. Alright, anyway, so second to last phase here. Now we should be able to get some transformations off here, is that right? Okay, we can't get Broly's off yet. But we can at least get Gogeta's, so we might as well do it. We've already seen that one, so we'll skip it. There you go, Gogeta's blue lights. We'll put them there to see Gogeta do some attacks there. Yep. Alright, let's see where our super's gonna be at. Okay, yeah. I've been having bad luck with dodges lately, that's for sure. I just don't trust this guy, honestly. Physical Gogeta. Like, if I have options, I don't know, like I'm trying to think. If I'm running some sort of team, I actually try to avoid this guy for the most part. I know that sounds a little insulting, but like, his base 70% dodge is really scary to me, because if he misses it, he doesn't have anything to back him up. At least Tech UI does in most cases. It's just that, burst mode Kid Buu thing, like the, I want to call it a thing, whatever, the burst mode Kid Buu fight. Yeah, Tech UI was that pretty big disadvantage, especially being tech disadvantage, and it's just how massive the stats are in that fight. I think they can build up to be. So, I mean, yeah, the thing is about Tech UI is that he has 70% dodge in base form, but he at least has some sort of fail-safe if that doesn't happen. Damage reduction, and then guard. So, does Broly take anything here? Nope. But, yeah, that's why I would kind of say that I prefer Tech UI for the most part. I don't know, like, it's not one of those things where it's just a clear, easy answer, because Gogeta can have some purposes, such as like the target attraction, being able to cover for the rest of the rotation. Tech UI doesn't really have that, but he has a different ability of being able to cancel, dodge, cancel. I mean, that is one way to word it, but apparently the correct term for it, I think, is like, what is it? Disable dodge notification? I don't know how they word it again. Okay, so we'll put the Z-Duo slot one this time around. We'll just try to see if we can get 5 orbs of Bulma there. Probably with the group of physical orbs here. Yep, that's fine. There we go. So, Z-Duo in the front, they got type advantage, plus, you know, extra 100% defense in slot 1. So, yeah. It's gonna be a long way off, but I'm definitely looking forward to this character getting an easier. I like SS3 Goku. I like him. The animations of this LR is just insane, too. Just looks so good. Yeah, I'm just admiring it. Even the 18 key as well. Or heck, I can't think of any animations they have that's just like not that great. The GT Dough is pretty good, although I will say the standby, like the one with like the Super Saiyan Vegeta, like it has like all those other characters like Gohan, Trunks, Goten, and all that. That standby, like the super attacks in that form, in my opinion, doesn't look super great. It doesn't really look like that great. But at least the Spirit Bomb definitely hits, that's for sure. Alright, Bulma's not doing a whole lot, not even 5 million damage. Okay, so we got close to finishing off this phase, but not quite. There she goes with the crazy dodges again. I'm kind of curious if Gogeta's active skill will finish. Let's see if it does. Also, let's turn on animations because we have not seen it in this video yet. That's a KO screen for sure. Yep, there we go. Alright, so now we have one more to do. And the specific stage that I want to do, because there's multiple stages in this red zone. Let's go take a look at the mission and all that stuff. Oh, that's not missions. This is right here. Oh, battery, oh no. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to be doing this mission for all too long, I won't imagine. So yeah, Red Ribbon Army Edition. So let's go to attempt there. And so here's the thing, the very top stage is versus Cell Max. But I actually, as far as what my memory goes, I'm fairly certain that wasn't the most difficult stage here. Like, I think the reason why they put this stage up at the top isn't really because of difficulty, because typically these red zones, it'll amp up in difficulty as you go through the stage numbers. That's how most of them go, but I feel like with this in particular, they went for a fight that was a lot more, I don't know, versatile or something, I guess is the way I would want to word it. I mean, if we just look at Cell Max, this is not the stage we're going to be playing right here, but if we look, like, it goes through like all the different typing, so I guess this type of event is a little bit more fun for missions, I suppose. Maybe that might have been their mentality. But the actual stage we're going to play is versus Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. I remember this one actually being a bit more difficult to complete than the Cell Max stage. The Cell Max stage was like, some of the missions for it, there was one in particular that was really tough. What was it? Trying to figure out, there was, I think it was Hybrid Saiyans. Was it really that one? I don't know. I think it might have been. Like, I remember having to use like a banner unit SCR pan. Let me find out which one I'm talking about. Yeah, I unironically had to use this one. She would get hit kind of hard at first, but like building up this super attack effect would help out. I definitely remember doing that. So through the missions, that this fight was a bit harder, but just generally speaking, not factoring that in, I feel like it was just a little bit tougher to take down this stage versus Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Which, as far as what my memory goes, I think this is the only red zone fight where you fight against superclass enemies. I'm fairly certain. I'm trying to think about it, and I can't think of any other stage. But let's go and look at the stats of this. Okay, so Gamma 2 right away is coming out with 900k damage on super. But he can be stunned. Randomly changes all key spheres, has a 70% chance to do that. Then you fight against Gamma 1. Just around the same damage. Might as well be considered that. And he's actually able to be sealed. And then you go to a phase of both of them together. This is going to be kind of tough because they're hitting kind of hard, and if you get unlucky, they could just group up on one enemy. So, well, Gamma 2 is hitting just a little bit harder because of this 30% attack buff to him. So, yeah, and then they're not able to be debuffed at all there. So, I remember this being a little bit tougher than the Cell Max fight, because Cell Max is hitting less than these damage numbers, at least in terms of supers. But the main thing that was difficult about that was how many times he supered. I think it was like he could potentially do it like supers 3 times in one turn, which was a lot. But this the Mechian team, what's going on here? I don't know. I have no clue what I was thinking. Or maybe it was just like a challenge run, just to have fun. But anyway, we're gonna go back in just like this. Alright, let's get back on. Kind of doubtful if we ever get to see the standby skills, but oh, we got the rotations working out pretty good already. So, I want to see about getting the GT Duo the hits they want, because they want to get 5 hits as one condition for the standby. See, let's look here. Well, no, not there. Right here. Enter standby mode. Can be activated when HP is 50% or less, or start from the 4th turn from the start of battle if the character receives an attack 4 times or more in battle. So they gotta get hit 4 times, and it's gotta be the 4th turn. Or it can be 50% less HP. Blah blah blah. So, we can do that. And then that. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, where's the super gonna be at? Okay, don't have to worry about that then. Okay, this one might be potentially just have like an iota of challenge. All the characters we're using on this team have come out after this event, because this red zone came out during New Year's 2023, when Orange Pickle and Beastless came out. That was definitely kind of a weird time. Okay, so we don't really have to worry about anything here. Yep, they built up damage reduction and got defense from their super attack effects. It's all good, all good. And then they need to do probably like 4 super attacks. I think it has to be specifically super attacks, it can't be normals. So that's the thing with them. Fairly certain, right? Okay, so they got 3. The GT Duo still needs to get, what, 1 more hit? I think I saw 3 hits in that first slot. Alright, so... Yep. Let me double check and make sure they actually have to do super attacks. No. I keep trying to press details, but then I actually have to do this. It's kind of weird. Oh no, it doesn't have to be super attacks. Okay, so they already kind of have the standby ready to go. I figure we might as well just pop it right away. I want to get the Spirit Bomb in the video. That would be cool. Well, no, we can't pop it right away because it has to be 4th turn from start of battle. Yikes. Oh well. So we'll put Gogeta slot 1. Yeah, that'll work. Do that. And there we go. Where's the super gonna be at? Right away. And how well does Gogeta handle it? This is... okay, I guess. I mean, Gogeta and Broly, they're not really, like, in their base forms, they're not really intended to be put in slot 1. So, I guess I get it. The super attack was 875k. Took almost nearly 200k defense. Not, he doesn't take defense, he took nearly 200k attack. My goodness. The brain rot of this game is real. Can't even talk. I swear I used to be able to talk better before I played this game, which was a long time ago. But oh well. Alright, see Broly's like just massive barrage of super attacks. Probably be able to finish Gamma 1 here, even through type neutral damage. Yeah, maybe 1 more super is gonna do it. If not, he's just gonna barely live. Let's see. Okay, he finished him. Now into the last phase. And they're using funny OST choice, but that was all they really had at the time. They're playing the LRN Team Universe 7. Pretty good OST, I like it. Okay, so I kind of doubt we're able to get the standbys off at this point. Let's do this. There we go. If the super is right away, like, they'll be fine. Plus they have like the 100% attack. So yeah. 7 orbs. I don't even... I'm really not stressed at all. I'm not even trying to think about like, oh, who do we aim for? I'm not worried about it at all. Let's just swipe them out. Okay, it may do a crit. That's cool. It's whatever. That's good. Yeah, that, I missed that quite a bit in this video, huh? Both the 8th anniversary LRs, that second attack that they do is an additional attack that has a 70% chance to be a super. And I missed that quite a bit. But, you know, whatever. Kind of funny, they've been giving that to a lot of characters as of late. Look at that! Back to back. Like, what even is 70%? I think I found out what the problem is. 70% have been failing me lately. That's what the problem is. Yeah, Tech UI, these super attacks, like, 70% is just no more. My luck with them is just done and over with. Alright, I'm not really too phased by Gamma 1 here. Yawn. Gonna do nothing. Yep. Gamma 2 might possibly do something, but nope. Nope. We see nothing happen. I'd imagine Bulma would barely take anything at all. See if Bulma can whittle down Gamma 1. See? Nope, not quite, but that's okay. I mean, I don't mind having the fight drag on a bit. I want to get the standbys in. So... Oh wow, she actually took some damage. Would you look at that? That is a little surprising. I don't want that standby out. You get out of here. Yeah. That probably is best to do it like this. Can't really get to AGL orbs from here. So we'll open up the physical orbs for Gogeta to heal. Or who has higher? Yeah, Gogeta. Okay. So let's just keep going in on Gamma 1. Heal up just a little bit, and there we go. It really takes a super attack from Gamma 1 here. It'll be fine. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, the reason why I took damage there wasn't just because, like, Gamma 2 is, like, type advantage or anything, because he is guarding. It's because on his super attack effect, he raises attack for 3 turns, so that probably is what made the normal hit just a little bit harder. Alright, there he is, going crazy. We'll see if we actually get around to going to the next turn. At least get to see, like, the GT duos, like, standby animation or something. The 8th anniversary characters, honestly, were just so fun to use at the time. Because, like, they had 2 different types of standbys you could actually activate at the same time. Or, when I say at the same time, like, you could have both out at the same time as each other. Because the thing is, if you have, like, the team with multiple of the same type of standby, by that I mean, like, the Z duo have, like, a charge standby where you have to collect key spheres. If you have, like, another type of charge standby, either by key spheres or doing attacks, like, they can't do that until the other one is off. Oh, dang. They're probably gonna finish. Yep. Oh well, so much for the standbys. So, you actually took some damage there, which is surprising. But, oh well. It's fine. So, that is all the missions done for the coin collecting part 4, which is seemingly going to be the last set of missions for that. So, how long do the boosted characters plan to stay around for? If I'm gonna be putting that in any video, might as well put it in this one. Do they even have? Probably not at this point. They have to have listed it somewhere how long the boosted character is going to be around for. I don't think it's going to be in here, huh? Maybe they'll say it sometime soon in the news or something. Anyway, let's go ahead and accept the missions. So yep, that's all 4 of them. Let's see how many coins we have now. We're at 360. Alright. So we're still not able to trade them in just yet. Kind of, well, yeah, they're just, or no, they're warm-up coins, so pre-anniversary, they're going to be different from the actual 10th anniversary coins. Kind of curious what we'll be able to get with them. So, next video, gonna be something in this group. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I'll just decide on a win what I'm doing. Maybe heroin battle, because I was literally in the middle of playing one of those stages before. But, yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Go check the barber shop, and have a good rest of y'all days. See y'all next time, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Bye bye bye.